when I went off of here, and I'm saying to that one that was on here before I left off of here, yo man, I'm back. So anyway it go, it is what it is, the truth is the truth. I left off here because I ain't want my boy business in the streets. So we back to this here, what we watching right now. Just to live there and be doing some things because I'm missing being off of my broadcast, and that's the bullshit that I already know what they doing.
Here talk about this is one of them guilty white dudes. White,
Is he?
Why they do that to him? Just like that show at that time. It was one with the girl Maya was in it, and this dude was digging Maya, and this one dude had a barbecue place. You know the same black dude that we see in everything had a barbecue joint.
All right, yeah,
and Maya had interest in the dude.
To Montgomery, Alabama, and I was going to go to what I told her was a lynching museum. And she said, why would they want to do that?
I think that we have developed
a black man. Always gonna be one of the white skinned guys. Nigga, you been privileged. Nigga, please. I hate the image, the shit they show.
It is what it is, Dave.
This is the National Memorial for Peace and Justice in Montgomery, Alabama, a site dedicated to the more than 4,000 victims of lynching in America.
Dave, what I watched this whole thing, dog, our people come for a long way, dog, to still not stand up for themselves. You see, but what happened was what they did, dog, they laid up there and dumbed them down to have to depend on somebody. Yep.
I can go back to my grandmother, my granddad. I met him. I met my great grandmother. You know, and we had a lot of long life. Williams, Maxwell, Gaines, Hall. That's all the family. Long life, but you got that one line, that Williams line. My dad's daddy, all his brothers lived in their 90s. He would have lived in his 90s too if he had. Somebody, everybody said he had a Mickey. Somebody, my son said, Sabrina, his daughter, his last girl, and you know, give him a Mickey, trying to get his, cause they were kind of strung out, fuck him up to get insurance money, man, to get money.
And some people might find it difficult to know,
because
at least, like I said, at least you can go back.
He said he ran around, he was going around a curve. He was driving around a curve. One of his he said, here's insight on why the Spanish man came, or some saying, like my gold star,
and that's where that
something was given to him. Don't know. But hey man, I look back and I can see from the group that hooked up, there was just something about all of them that was about the right shit.
Yeah.
My grandma's 92, she was Maxwell now. Hard and believe in the God in Jesus, man, brother. She was serious about it. I'm talking about.
I know, Dave.
I'm staunch, and it was no secret. My mother told me that, and loved to marry a preacher. She was gorgeous. She was very beautiful, and she was like an usher in Reverend Bird's church. And Reverend Bird, and my granddaddy said,
prepared to say
she wanted him
to tolerate racial bias and
be about that church, and come up he's up in the bar drinking and stuff, and just relax everything, because he said she come up in there. You come on out of here. Don't need to be up in here. That's why she was like that, man. My dad said she was
See, that's when you got good loins, when you can look back and you can look back and forth.
It gives you, it's something, man, to know about shit, and then to actually have, you can think back to meeting people that was up in the 80s.
Like this, yeah, like when you go to they let these dudes here do this here, but I'm glad that they doing it. But I think they should get one of these little museums in every fucking city.
And I think that has left us.
But then they go them tight ass pants again. What they wrong with them? Film on them. Yeah.
Look this like today, man. He reminds me of Obama, man.
He do. Yeah, it's just like.
I just have a hard time with these Obama type motherfuckers.
But Obama fucked over him though, Dave. Remember? Put that boy in there and then gave his job to another dude. Because he had something that he wanted to do, but Obama would, where the other people didn't want to do it.
Obama like me.
Yeah, you know.
Shit, we don't know. Obama used him until he got.
All of them do that.
He been over. That dude right there been over for Obama.
8,000 what?
Memorial House, like 4,400 black people who were victims
It's almost
of
overwhelming.
That's the one I was talking about.
People are represented. It's sobering.
That's that mixed thing again.
And I'm thinking about how I'm glad
It's that mixed thing.
my family, maybe glad is not a word I should use.
I think it's
grateful.
Off the chart, boy.
She's so gorgeous.
Look at her.
She got
Yeah.
People in this country were acculturated, socialized into seeing black people mistreated, abused.
That picture that fucked me up though, Dave, right there.
Tortured.
That's fucked
That
up.
optic.
They said that was real.
Sociologically, it's comfortable with the phenomenon of lynching.
I've seen enough slave movies.
I think for African Americans,
I don't need to remind that bullshit because I know it happened.
that's what terrorism
It just, I don't give a fuck about it, you know?
I would want to go.
Because what we doing to each other in the streets today is atrocious.
That's why I would want to go see.
Some shit like this.
I was not aware of my uncle's story. I was actually a grown woman when I talked to my dad, and I was visiting at home, and we were just having one of our chats.
Here you go. This is the one about the.
Told me the story
Look,
of
about
my
the.
Uncle Fred
Oh,
and
fine
how
motherfucking
he actually was sent away as a young boy. And
They'll
never came back.
give me knock old Uncle Fred off.
Fred was about 15, and he was away working that morning. A little girl said someone pushed her off of the back porch. So her dad wanted to find out who pushed her off the back porch.
Fred was the one.
He said, well, we know it was Fred. She was with them.
That was rap Fred at the door.
She said it was not Tom's voice, but the group wanted it to be my Uncle Fred. And my granddad, he had more than likely seen a hanging. He knew how that would end. So he had my daddy to run downtown to tell Fred to not come back. And from there, my granddad took Fred to Chattanooga. And from Chattanooga, he eventually ended in New York. And that is where he's buried today. There was 11 children in all, but my dad
Got
was
the
the
fuck
only
out of
one
the South.
buried.
Oh, bunch of folks had to do that.
The black people that fled this region by the millions
Yeah, they
in
fled that
response to this terror didn't go to Cleveland and Chicago and Detroit. As immigrants, they went there as refugees and exiles from terror in the American South.
Nah, they weren't that. You want to put a name on it. They ain't refugees.
Yeah, you can't put it with that, yeah. But I still say that was the most heinous shit that you can ever even think about. Motherfucker come to a picnic. You hear that?
Lynching. And we had several of these chemical lynchings. John Hartfield was lynched in Alabama.
So that's why I say these young folks should, like I say, it's overrated, but they should respect their elders because of the shit that they done been through.
Those
I think they do. That's why you see the bullshit.
Hundreds of thousands of
That's
people
why.
celebrating their ability to exercise this kind of control over black people. And whether you were the person cutting off the fingers and mutilating the bodies, or you were the person enjoying your deviled eggs and lemonade while the spectacle...
Yeah, because I'm sitting there thinking about somebody drinking some motherfucking lemonade, nigga, and eating watermelon while a nigga on fire. That's some heinous shit, dog.
Human beings be burned or drowned or beaten.
But look at all these movies they got out there. They see violence now.
Bro, they make it so it don't be nothing. That's why they doing it, dig? So when you start seeing real bodies on the ground, you ain't gonna get numb. You get numb to it.
I still go back to us as a people. The way we doing each other in this hour in all communities, there's no excuse for that shit. I mean, no harm me because you're still selling drugs to make money.
They pull up to the side, just look at them.
That's bullshit.
And I just looked at them. I guess it was intimidation tactic.
This is their story, man. I mean, it's a fucked up.
And I hauled down that street, and they were behind me. This is in Gaston, 2018. I have very good neighbors. I just wanted to make it to my street. Went on past, once I turned off onto my street, that was it.
These lights are rinsing pain. Can I be out there? The space was cursed. Need not be lived again. There was not lived again. Get the fuck away from that kind of shit. Just like, yo, your uncle went. He wouldn't have been to tell the story. You could have told the story about him if he had left. Why you want to stay in that shit?
Well, actually, why won't be part of it?
We want, this way they kill a lot of us, man. We want, I look.
Who have to live with this reality.
Like war in Texas.
Experiencing it for a moment.
Man, I mean, my kids went to school there and stuff like that. They made a little name for themselves, but the war in Texas, man, this little country. It's the kind of place, paying into America, it's past. Boy, you motherfuckers love food. Boy, mainstream, goddamn thing.
Yeah, somebody goes to little Valentine.
Man, they love that picture shit. Love that picture shit. Love it. Show us the victims. Not victorious. We can overcome so much shit.
This is where I
Why
have
you
problems.
still show that bullshit?
We think people know what we know, and they don't. One of the things that I have to learn is if you want people to change, you have to love them.
You need a motherfucking idea, nigga.
And have to show them compassion and meet them where they are. Me saying the word nigga, if you acting like a nigga, don't worry about me. Change the way that you act.
Dude, I be watching everything. Dog.
Peace and black power, family.
That's like, welcome to us. Go down to work. The mother's work late tonight. That's what I gotta do. Don't work late. She told me. I hate you don't work late.
Yes, we about to get it. We got Captain Cesariak in the building with us. And yo, if you have not got the album yet, David Banner, the God Box album is out. Make sure you get that album, family. Number 3 already is my favorite track. I didn't hear the rest of the album, but number 3 is my favorite track. Without any further ado, I bring to you.
Man, Dave Banner be talking about some real shit, but I'm just saying, why is he dressed like that, Dave? On the real, bro.
Say Shaka Doc.
I'm just saying, why?
The pro-black
You're
lady.
now tuned into Black News 192 and
Shaka Doc, we pro-black. We black. We black. The black nigga. That nigga's in the back of the black.
Black in the back of the black. I'm black in the back of the black. The black.
that hit me up and was like,
that's what the niggas are right here.
was coming to town. Black. Sent me a video that you had about the time for being nice is over. So I seen that interview, and he said, we could interview. I said, man, I like to rap with you, brother. Because I see some of the stuff that you talk about. So just a few questions if you got some time. It'll be about your history coming up first, and then we could deal with the now. Because I'm pretty sure you're keeping up with the news, with the situation out in Minnesota, with the brother with the cop being let off. I don't know if you know, but the brother that got shot in, I believe it was Mississippi, or Milwaukee, that cop also got off. So when I seen the video, he said the time of being nice, right,
this nigga
the agenda that
can't see this right now. The nicest neighborhood that you could possibly see.
So dead band?
Yeah.
Hey! Live in the motherfucking hood?
That nigga ain't living. So I can speak to shit because.
Say something first before I answer the question. Alright, so now, one of the first questions, and this is again dealing with your beginning, so to speak. A lot of people don't know, like you lived in your car when you was first coming up. So you want to explain that, like what drove you, because that's a lot of people don't know.
Life, nigga.
Yep.
Life, nigga. Life, and you make it.
You got roller coaster ride. That's what it's called, roller coaster ride.
Especially you gonna get that shit.
You have up,
all the shit they want to get into.
And I'm
all the dick sucking fucking games they play, the homosexual games all up in that motherfucker.
And we already know, we didn't see it in the movie.
That's some bullshit. Came out of us.
And
we seen him in the movie.
I could have stayed with, the girl I was dating at the time or any of those things. But I found out in our community, there's two types of people who could become uber successful. There's either a person who knows somebody rich or comes from a family that's rich, so they can just teach you or send you to the right people. You understand what I'm saying? Or it's people who have nothing at all, who if they don't do it, then they won't eat. And what I learned about the universe is the universe actually conspires to help you, but you have to demand it. And sometimes we do that by default, and it's called starvation. And if your ass starving, you'll find a way. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get the diet right, motherfucker. Get off that bullshit. Eat that motherfucking meat. That nigga won't eat meat. I bet you still eat meat. Look at that nigga. I hear you. Only niggas speak from their stomach. Hit that butt post in the dog. I want to say something.
So I decided.
God damn. See, that's the motherfucking problem. The diet. Let me tell you something, man. Just like me. Look. I look, dog. Look, bro, I hear you. I don't eat. Look, let me tell you something. I can go through shit now. And, I'm a geek. But man, I trained myself and my habits. Because niggas want to. Man, your motherfucking habits in control.
That's what it is. That's all it is.
Habits.
Everybody got habits.
They like to smoke, they like to drink, whatever, like being in the club. It was entertainment.
But you hear what he about to say. He about to say what turn them down, tune them down, all that. Because like I said, because I got what you saying, Dave. Because the whole thing is what you were saying earlier. Once you age, you start to see your stupidity. You start to see your stupidity. You start to see all the shit that you did.
Mid-40s, damn near 50.
Yep.
I decided to go the high route because, most of us, we hustled and we did a few things, but I wanted to do this the right way. I wanted my spirit to be free from having to, make my people suffer because of something that I wanted to do. So, like, literally, I was sleeping in my van, and I built a studio in my van. People don't know this. I went and got first of all, what I did was took $100 and bought 100 CDs. Sold 100 CDs on the corner, made $1,000. Then went and printed 1,000, didn't buy no J's, didn't buy no weed, nothing. I kept that $1,000 and I flipped it. Went and bought 1,000 CDs, sold those 1,000 CDs on the corner. And this is funny, I'll tell y'all a quick story. I was at a gas station one time selling CDs, and this white lady walked up to me, She said, because I wasn't selling CDs to her. She said, she was about 48, close to 50. She said, David Banner, you don't think I know who you are? And this is when I was independent. And I was like, no, I didn't. She said, you sell to everybody. So what ended up happening, because I'm so big, I used to get real close to the white folks. And still, they used to take 20, 30 $1 down CD. Just get the hell away from me. So literally, I sold that 1,000 CDs, took 5,000, bought the red van that everybody talks about. And I got a generator and put a studio in my driver's seat. I mean, in the passenger seat. And if you go back and listen to my first album that went gold, you can hear on the interludes, you hear the wind, because I had the mic in front of me, and I built a distribution company it was like Alabama, Tennessee, and Mississippi. If it was within a 3-state radius, I would drive my CD, and I didn't even think about that I had started a mini distribution company. So like when I didn't realize what I had. So
and you didn't incorporate either.
I was sleeping in my van, bro, and what happened was All-Star came to Atlanta, and me and Bone Crusher were lucky enough to have the 2 top songs in Atlanta, and I still handle my business like this. Everybody I do business with, I talk to them, even to this day. Like, and that's the reason why so many people do stuff. So I think the name of the company was United Pressing. Them people up there liked me so much, they would put my stuff before Universal, before Atlantic, because they had a personal relationship with me. So then I flooded all of the record stores in Atlanta. All the DJs left All-Star. They went all around the world. And people couldn't understand how the fuck is this dude that's living in his van, you know, like a pimp, was everywhere, bro. And it literally came from that. Now, since you said Cadillac on 22s, then I give you the mic back. I had prayed that if I didn't have to sell dope, if I didn't have to do anything to hurt my people for my dreams to come true, that I promised the Most High that I would praise. And so what I did, people don't know that Cadillac on 22s was a letter to God. God, I know that we pimp. God, I know that we wrong. God, I know I should talk about more in all of my songs. I know these kids are listening. I know I'm here for a mission. But it's so hard to get them when 22-inch rims are glistening. Nobody even heard that aspect of the song. And, yeah. And what's crazy, bro, is that van got stolen in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, you taking pictures?
The only thing I had left is I still had this 9mm, my pistol. One thing that people know, because I'm from Mississippi, I had a gun when I was 8. You feel what I'm saying? So I've always had a bunch of guns.
All of them got guns.
30, 40 firearms, all legal. And the only thing I had was that 9mm. And I've always been a vibey person. I felt like I knew where my stuff was. Come to find out, it was close to the area that I thought it was. But something in my spirit told me to leave it. So I left it. I went back home, all I had was my pistol. So if I would have saw him, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I know I wouldn't be. And so when Steve Rifkin called me to give me my record deal, which was at that time one of the biggest record deals in hip-hop history at that time, for one single artist.
So whoever took that deal wanted to do what they wanted to do. They wanted to come back and get it so they can deal with it.
So I went from being homeless and them taking everything that I had on this planet to having to be ride through Birmingham, stopped at the Kinko's, signed my record deal at Kinko's in Birmingham. You know what I'm saying? And went from being homeless to a millionaire in 2-week period.
So, that's an amazing ass story. But 2 things that stand out. When I used to watch that video Cadillac at 22s, that part that you just said, that's what used to stand out to me, because I always used to look for like the positivity in a brother or in a song. Because I come from I'm 42, so I came up in the 80s and 90s, so listening to those artists that gave you raw shit, but then gave you positive shit, I was always used to that. So like a pimp was popular, and when I saw the Cadillac on 22s, I ain't did nothing in my life to stay true. I used to see your face, And I'd be like, he trying to portray. I used to always feel like he was trying to portray a positive light or a positive image to the John. So that was the one thing.
But let me tell you this, just so you and I be clear. I was depressed and didn't know what depression was. Like, I was angry, I was high, I was confused, bro. And I couldn't understand, like, why we hated, why the world hated us so much. Like, we ain't never did nothing. We did nothing but build this bitch for free. You know what I'm saying? We ain't do nothing but give, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never do nothing but give them math and science. We talked about that.
He's mad at himself. He's like, he can't be, you know, he's like, I'm mad at other folk because way they treating us, man, you can't, man.
That's what you're gonna say, yep.
No, man, you mad at yourself because the way you was treating yourself and you was fucking over your people at the expense of the white man paid you.
Yep.
And you was mad at the money motherfucker that paid you, but you was mad at yourself because you allowed yourself to be used like that. Talking about the people and the motherfuckers that you trying to serve. The motherfucking Jew motherfuckers that's up there got their motherfucking grubby hands on shit. Those fake ass Jews, those international bankers who control all that entertainment shit. And them some white boys that was above it. You mad at yourself. Yeah, well, your white woman treats like that. You're talking about a certain power group of motherfuckers. Yep. You ain't talking about all the motherfuckers. I don't know. There was a, that's. I mean, they talking to the motherfuckers that's controlling. Why do they hate us? You know, and what we do to them and all that bullshit. No, you mad at your motherfucking self because you getting played like that, but you getting great money. Because if they made you a millionaire that quick, somebody had a hold of your nuts that you can put some shit out. And you gave your all to them motherfuckers, and you sold your soul for a minute, because he did. Mm-hmm. That's what he's saying. He sold his soul for a minute, dog. Because he.
You understand what I'm saying? So I never understood that. I understand why they do it now, but the thing for me is that I knew what was right, because I think people don't know. I've been conscious since I was in 11th grade, but I was high, drunk, and come from. People don't know this. Where I'm from. When I was in high school, was the murder capital of the United States, Jackson, Mississippi. Like, in bigger places, y'all can go a week or two without seeing somebody. Like, where we from, you gonna see them at least every 2 days. Something go pop off. You know? But the thing was is that
everybody want to be better than other ones.
Like, I was trying.
Crabs in the barrel. Crabs in the barrel. Crabs in the barrel.
And I really want to make sure that people know this. One of the ways that we get it messed up is that people don't understand that white supremacy pays. See, we think white supremacy is this evil thing that just kill black folks. Yeah, that's an aspect of it. But white supremacy pays 2 types of black people. That's stalk raving niggas. I'm talking about the niggerish of the niggas. And total sellouts. People who have no culture, no beard, they don't stand for shit, they don't fight for shit. So what they have done now is they have tricked us. And now, because the house nigga makes so much money, that's the person that America rewards. So you end up being conscious and feeling like because financially you are moving forward, that you are being blessed, when it's the exact opposite.
Right.
See that shit? he went from conscious to we learn about Jesus and the Most High, and now he's there on Sunday. They say you're blessed, and yet, what do you say? See, that's the whole thing. That's the part about growing up. But see, that motherfucker at one point, his words was influencing motherfuckers. They come in the heart. You know what I mean? And then he
did what soul. He did what
and you created the monster.
He created the monster.
You was part of it. I mean, hey, look, you was in that grip, nigga.
You was part of it.
when you become a millionaire that quick, that's that hyper shit, that this shit coming at you that fast. And I was angry because you hadn't really come into yourself yet. You was being caught up on all the shit. I can understand that.
I got a picture card.
That's why you see, man. I don't know kind of family.
Yeah, but you know my family. Yeah, family.
Using the word nigga, does that sometimes get you into trouble? Because for me, I don't use it as a term of endearment. See, the thing is that there are niggas and bitches out here. There are. You call them like you see them. The problem is when they describe our people as a whole as niggas, is where I have problems. And the thing is, bro, research me. I historically have always been the same. You know, one of the people that I think did it the best was Ice Cube. Nothing changed about Ice Cube but the information that he was putting in his head. He just started wearing dashikis and changed the people. Like, he was just himself. I'm still me. You feel what I'm saying? And since I travel and I see the world, some of my fashion changed just because I'm a more global person now. My shit's still fly though. You feel me? But the thing is that people want to change. Conscious people try to change you through the things that they know. That's part of the problem. We think people know what we know, and they don't. One of the things that I've had to learn is if you want people to change, you have to love them and have to show them compassion and meet them where they are. But me saying the word nigga, if you acting like a nigga, don't worry about me. Change the way that you act. And it's funny because one of my Muslim friends told me something that was so dope. He said, man, there's niggas everywhere. White folks, niggas, black folks, niggas. Niggas is the way that you act. We were the ones that accepted that because at one time in history, we didn't have a choice but to hear that word. So because of what we call the Stockholm Syndrome, we adopted it to actually curb the pain. But we're not slaves. You feel me? So we don't have to take that shit. But if you acting like a nigga, I call it like I see it. And if you have a problem with it, just get away from it. But
sound like you rap.
Cut that,
rap nigga.
Let me tell you why.
The nigga rapping right now, man.
One of the problems that I have is that we all think that we are right.
This nigga's rapping.
Like, to me,
you're a rapper.
You're a rapper. And then us died.
Rap nigga.
So
he's a rapper. That's why he rapping.
Stories that we believe in, but I truly believe that's a little bit of what we all know. But everybody comes like, I know everything is this. I don't believe that. What I do know is a fucking lie. I know the shit that most of us believe in America, the stuff that they teaching our children. I know that shit a lot. I don't know if what I believe in is the truth or not, but all of us know a lot. So it's the conglomerate effort of respecting and loving each other, respecting each other's opinion, considering each other's opinion. Because I give you an example. My Muslim friend taught me how to pray. I pray like a Muslim, and I don't care what knowledge I've got, what book I've read all over the world. To give all humbleness and show that you have nothing to hide, I don't care what you believe in. That to give it all up and open your palms and submit yourself, I don't have a problem with that. I've been praying like that for 20 years now, and haven't learned anything up to this point that has changed it, and I respect that. So for me, as far as that word is concerned, that is the way that I describe. I use it as a descriptor, and I use it for what it is. So when you hear me say the word nigga, it's not a term of endearment. It is for what it was used for. And I believe that we are the gods of our realities. Slaves flip shit and deal with it. God's created. We don't have to flip a word. We don't have to. You don't see no other race of people flipping something. Because in order for you to flip something, you must first accept that you are that. Okay, I'm gonna flip the word nigga. Damn, I'm a nigga. But now I'm flipping. I don't believe that we have to do that, brother.
All right.
That was heavy. Something that you said that struck a back in January when I was doing the interview.
That nigga just said what the fuck he believes.
And that's something
that's all right, man. The greatest motherfucking time. Yeah, man, that was deep, nigga. Let me.
That should have compassion. It's black people. If you look at all the atrocities that have happened to us since slavery, you take the word nigga, like you said, and brothers flip it, or what have you. If you take the wretchedness that they used to teach about us mentally, saying we was unintelligent, we couldn't do this, even though, even in 40 years removed from slavery, we built so much that if we would have had another 50 years, we would be on top of this place, which is what the white man saw, which is where the white supremacy come in, where now they would bring in the integration. Now, I don't know where you stand on Martin, but I don't stand with Martin because I felt like what his position was as far as joining us to the white man, that's not something we should have done because we didn't have any power to actually join the white man.
I agree with you 100%. The thing is that most of us, did you know the Martin towards the last year of his life?
It was too late by then, but I know what you're going to say.
But yeah, he didn't know it was too late. But you know, he told Harry Belafonte, I think, out in right there, And what happens is they take white supremacy takes the year out of your life that supports them the most. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? And even in the
even in that game,
even in the historical speech, you know,
about
the mountaintop. If you listen to the end of that speech, he was talking about we need to financially change some stuff around here. My thing is this. I personally think integration was the worst thing that ever happened.
I agree with that.
I agree with you 100%. The only thing was once I did a comprehensive study
that nigga, that's some bullshit.
Of Martin towards, and I think that's the reason why they killed him. It's because
nigga like women,
that nigga was doing his thing. He was doing his thing. Like I said, his thing, he was in that shit. He was in that shit, so he was doing his thing. Love white women. He had Loretta, but love white women.
When he went to Boston University, he got his undergrad at Morehouse, and then he got to get his master's in Boston University. Black girl, man, that he wanted bad.
What you said about
because of political aspirations.
That was the most important.
You know,
so nobody focuses on that. So all we had is the Martin that had Bayard Rustin. It was the homosexual that had the civil rights. Let him beat you. So every time we go to actually rally and stand together and be set apart, which every nation in America can do that. The Chinese can do that. The Arabs can do that. And the Jewish man. So like this is it. They allow every nation. The white supremacy part about it is they allow a few things. You brought up some excellent points. They allow other nations to do what they won't let us do. And then the only one that they will let achieve that economic wealth, so to speak, is the one that will sell his ass. And he could be on the forefront if you take a cat like Steve Harvey.
They will let. You put yourself with my fucking subservient motherfucking man. What the motherfuckers have done, created a culture that when they come to get shit, they come in with some money.
And back,
they just throwing money on all kind of bullshit. You sitting there expecting motherfuckers. I hear you, brother, but you motherfuckers know to get this. You gotta get your own motherfucking bullshit in order. This nigga, your house right there, nigga. The niggas around you on the show, and you're sitting around talking about white motherfucking supremacy. What for? They have been in Captain tHE discussed the state and condition of black who? Black men? Black Nation? Black Panther?
I don't know what the rest of it is.
Let me see. The black politics.
Let me see.
Black position. The state and condition of black people. That's it. Black people.
Yeah, black people.
The state and condition of elite motherfuckers. It's all about elitist shit, man. If you made that kind of million, you became a million in 2 weeks. You fucked around and fucked off some shit that you could have. Now y'all talking about putting that money because you what he did with that money, man. Shit, do the same shit.
But he said he stole his van. I told him so bad.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna give you my take. When you choose certain paths in life, you know, danger.
Mm-hmm.
This is like he might have been in jail. I guarantee you, this nigga did some time behind bars. Guarantee you. I guarantee you, that nigga did time right there. It's Ty Raza. What's his name? I want to say Tazah. I want to say this dude, Tasadak. That's what his name is. Captain Tasadak. That's the nigga's name.
Remember we saw
Tasadak, man.
Yeah, you remember we saw on the street say, read it?
Huh?
Remember we saw on the thing, read it?
The Tasadak, man, is one of them niggas, man. He's alright, man. I mean, but goddamn, these niggas, white supremacists, I'm gonna keep you
responsible joke he laid on the brother. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Steve Harvey had a radio show.
Hit that weird quick. I
just lost the.
I believe this, bro. When you continue to speak about something that's fucked up, you give it more power. You speak about like this thing that's holding a motherfucker back more than anything. You give that motherfucking power just because you keep saying it coming out of your mouth. It's a big old monster. White supremacy. Well, we know the motherfucking international bankers who run this motherfucking man. That motherfucker
ain't making money, man.
You better construct some shit amongst the niggas. You get a nigga like David Banner in your camp. You got you some money. Y'all going somebody else. So now they say that we got 83,000 views. Because when you hit a certain amount of views, and these dudes is paying.
Yeah, they
put money into this shit so that they can put this shit out and get this information. But you got 83,000 views, you got people.
And you on Sonetta TV too? Yeah, them niggas make money.
So, it's good, man. But some of this shit is laughable because it's just like.
That what it is, entertaining, Dave. Like I say, like a lot of it to me is entertaining.
I'm like, damn, nigga, you was up in this shit, and you said, but you know, look, let me tell you something. At different stages of life, man, knowledge, man, I don't care how deep you are, man, it's like, when you 48 now, 49 now, you 49, man, your 50s is gonna do shit for you that I'm serious, man.
I'm like, is it 48 is good? Like I said, 48 did.
I'm just saying, man, the longer man live,
bro, like I said again,
the knowledge he gained, and the smarter he becomes because he start teaching himself shit. He's pursuing a different mind, man. It's all about what's in your head.
Yeah.
I respect these niggas, man, because they're young dudes. These are just in 50, and it's good, man, because he got a lot of influence, man. He's influenced a lot of niggas.
Yeah, Dave Banner.
Fighters. So he's a Cleveland cat. Right. So he's a Cleveland fan, and then the cat says the caller calls in. He's from Flint, Michigan, and Steve Harvey says, "Well, y'all ain't got no clean water. When the last time y'all had clean water? Do well with that." Like that's an insensitive type of comment, but it's almost like the norm for the people that would be in a position of power to actually help. Like
I can be tested.
Like you would be. And anomaly.
Don't be bitch about a couple of those niggas like, man, shit. You do something correct that shit. You just nigga, that's kind of insensitive.
What you wanted to do. Like the cat that went into the car. Like that was the real you. Like you gave up to college because you wanted something to build of your own. And then when you built it, it didn't seem like it was going that way. So now you say, I need to go back and kind of like reinvent the wheel or reinvent yourself.
What's so important with what you said is what I did with my new album, The God Box. But I make hit records for a living. But I've done music from Lil Wayne to Chris Brown to Maroon 5 to Quincy Jones, on and on and on and on and on. So I know how to make hit records. But I literally, with The God Box, my new album,
I literally didn't put out a radio single on purpose. I literally wanted to go back the independent route and rebuild my fan base.
Because you got the money tight, you can do that shit now.
When we put our album out 3 weeks ago, bro, we had the #1 album on iTunes, #1 rap albums on iTunes with no radio single. We beat every major record label, and I paid for everything on that album myself.
Streaming, that's streaming technology, iTunes, all that shit.
I wanted
they make money.
They making money now.
They make money now, man. And then there's certain groups that you can be signed. We have my daughter's group is to get some kind of scan something. This dude comes out as president. You like them girls. She said he want to get them out to some kind of DC bullshit. She said, like some kind of Republican stuff. So I said, Republican money is good Democrat money. You that bullshit, I'm sure. What you talking about? I said, hey, you